Test, test, test.
Hi. If I keep on kicking you, I'll just go in there and say I'm a caster in Russian. Oh, what, the player's in there? Okay, I'm just trying to load up. Oh, I hear myself. I just heard my phone go high on the other end of the stream. Okay, what's the password? In the what? Yeah, find the lobby. Wait. They
Hey guys, so everyone who's tuning in right now will be starting fairly shortly. We're just waiting for the remaining casters to join, and we'll be able to start stage one very, very soon. So keep tuned in, and we'll speak to you later. Hey everyone, we're just having to rehost for a second. We won't be long.
Hi. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. The side we've got DotA2VO, Solo, Steve, Molander, and Lydian playing for Team Space. Yeah. Well, I can already see some big combos coming out from the ultimates. If you look, we have Gyro Ultimate, I think, in there. Yes, we do. We have Black Hole, we have Ice Shard, we have Lich, we have Overgrowth, we have Earth Splitter, we have Warlock. So many big teamfight ults that can just go well with each other. Mhm. I do like oh sorry. I do like how Gyrocopter has picked up Blur on his first one because that ability with the butterfly is so good late game against what I'm looking at is heavy damage carries here. I'm not sure what Space are going to do in terms of their roles in their lanes because they have, well, four carries as such. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, train. No. And looking at, especially with Trent's high base damage, I'd love to see Trent put into more of a core role, maybe throw that Gyrocopter into the mid, and put that Trent Protector on a farming role, because Trent Protector, when he's farm, and considering you can still use Viper Strike at a long distance. So you can Viper Strike him, he's slow, you say have Blink Dagger, you blink him and you orb him to death. I can just see Nez so getting up. I can hear you. I
Hello,
can't hear
hello?
anything in the stream.
Can it? I think my voice was completely gone then. I don't think I set it up
I
correctly. My
can't hear
apologies.
anything in the stream.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, apologies to those. I have been talking when the game has started. I think I had pushed to talk on OBS. Apologies. It should be resolved now. Either way, we have just discussed. Well, my co-partner has discussed a lot of the spells and stuff with me. But yeah, hopefully it should work in client and it should work on the stream now. So yeah, apologies for that. But we're in the game now. Game 1 of Space versus Nez. And this is very interesting to find out because we've got to do a lot of analysis of all of the spells at this point and see who really has the upper hand. And we have a pause and a disconnect to begin with. So that's actually not a bad time to start discussing exactly who has the upper hand right now. So, roles, I guess. This is kind of difficult to analyze like very, very quickly, but we'll give it a go. So the Undying has got Passive Bash, Rocket Barrage, Nether Toxin, and Amplified Damage. He's got a couple of passives, which is quite nice. He'll be able to last quick quite well in lane, and he'll be able to do a lot of physical damage later on in the game. He's got a fair amount of burst, and given that it's Undying, he's fairly tanky in the first place. Obviously with the, the relatively poor agility growth, but decent strength gain. He should be okay in lane. Solo and the Phantom Assassin has essentially gone for a Phantom Assassin anti-mage build with a stun. So she's definitely going to be carrying this game in some way with basically a pseudo blink to help farm and whatnot.
It looks like it's going to be a Slardar Viper support duo.
Yep.
Just from who's bought the Furia.
We've got a Frosty Slardar going on.
So that looks like mid PA from the build that he's got.
Yep, looks like a mid. Are they gonna
farming anti-mage? I don't personally think it's gonna work in this.
Yeah, I think we have a Jungle Viper as well, as he's got a demonic conversion. He's basically half Enigma, half Warlock right now. He's also got Chaotic Offering and Fatal Bonds, which would be pretty useful. Midnight Pulse and Fatal Bonds combined with a stun of Chaotic Offering should be pretty powerful. Either way, we've got ourselves a 5-man mid right now. I reckon they're going to try and smoke in a second. In the meantime, we have Warlock from Team Nez scouting out the bottom rune. Looks like he might get caught out here. They've been smoked up if they have a stun, which they do not. And
he just needs to stay on the high ground. Oh, he sees.
Yeah, he was. The Undying was revealed, and I guess they failed that gank. How many stuns do they have? They have a rocket from the anti-mage has the Gyro Rocket. He's got the Slithering Crush from the PA, and that's about it so far in terms of skills.
The Warlock ulti.
Well, the Warlock ulti as well, yeah. But I mean, like they've got that and Black Hole.
Yeah.
And for Team Nez, let's just look on here. They've got Malefice, and that's it. That is legitimately the only stun they have on that team.
That might cause a problem.
Just Malefice, and that's on the Warlock, so not a particularly strong first person send them forward and do stuff stunner really. Either way, lanes. We have a tri-lane top of Warlock, Gyrocopter, and Ancient Apparition. I imagine the Gyrocopter will be getting the farm for that. With an off-lane anti-mage, who I imagine will suffer quite heavily, unless he levels his passive quite well. Mid PA, you were correct on that one, versus mid Treant. Now that'll be interesting. Mid Treant, when the ranged poison attack will be absolutely devastating to a PA who's obviously not got blur, so she can't survive as well as normal in the lane. We have also got a Jungle Viper, as expected. He's basically half Enigma, half Warlock, which is fun. And a Slardar who's rotating bottom possibly for a gank, not entirely sure. Who will be with the Undying, who right now is going for a pretty tanky build. It looked like he was going for a Bottle Rush build of some form, but with the pooled tangos. It's very interesting to see like how skilled these players are going to be with, figuring out the enemy spells and their own synergy with each other's spells. It should be fun to see.
Yep.
Fingers crossed anyway.
I just don't think this anti-mage is going to do anything. He's got half a level, which Elder Titan's got 6 times the amount of XP.
Yeah.
Anti-mage is one of those heroes that really sort of not feeds, like isn't much use to a team, even if he hasn't got that much farm. You see it in when he's playing carry builds as well.
Absolutely, he's an item-based hero that doesn't have particularly good stats until he gets all of his items. His utility comes from his blink initiation and able to pick off heroes particularly quickly with incredible base attack time. Not for his mana pool, which he's going to be expending with a homing missile, as that's his only spell right now. So as you say, yeah, Elder Titan is absolutely wrecking his lane, really. He's got Ancestral Spirit, along with, Astral Spirit, along with Natural Order, on top of Decay, so he has a lot of spam ability, on top of the fact that he's a strength hero, so every Decay, he's gaining more damage. He is uber Undying right now.
Yep.
In comparison to the actual Undying, who right now is maxing Rocket Barrage, but I don't feel that's going to be a good idea versus the Titan.
Look at all of Phantom Assassin Smith health. That was one hit.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
From Treant?
That was 1 or 2 hits from Triton.
Not from the dagger or from the poison attack. Wow,
That looked.
that's gotta hurt.
I think he used poison attack when he attacked him.
Yeah,
That just does a bit more damage over time.
yeah.
So.
I was under the impression there'd be a lot of harassment from the treant, but there you go. Watch the keyboard, man.
Rather than mute my mic, sorry.
Yeah, I was going to say mute your mic first in that case, or you try push to talk. It's just a lot easier. Anyway, Phantom Assassin getting harassed out of her lane pretty much by the treant, who's just, standing by and using his orb attack to harass her out. In terms of item build, it should be interesting as well to see what these heroes want. Got a Soul Ring on the Viper to try and spam his. Oh, of course he's in the jungle, so he's a pseudo Enigma, pseudo Warlock. We should be seeing some good things from the Viper. It might even be a rotation into bottom lane here. Try for the Elder Titan. Looks like he's going for it. You can see a clash at the bottom. Viper's sort of wandered into the lane and said hello to the Elder Titan, who's promptly walked off. So, not a lot really. I mean, he has got 8 tangos in his salve, and he hasn't even used a single one of them yet, so he's not exactly an easy kill.
Yep.
Meanwhile, the anti-mage has just hit level 3, isn't he lucky?
Oh, well, he's actually got quite a decent level then.
Yeah.
I thought he was. Well, a couple of 2 minutes. He was level.
Yeah. I reckon it's this creep wave pushing right now that's probably affecting him.
They should really be pulling, but their camp has been warded. I'm not sure.
Oh, so it has.
Found out.
Yeah. Oh wow!
Oh, they killed the Elder Titan.
They got Elder Titan.
Yeah.
Was it just the Undying? Was that solo or?
No, that wasn't solo. That was
That was solo.
No, it didn't look solo.
Well, the only spells that were used were Rocket Barrage and Decay, and that was the Undying versus the Elder Titan. So yeah, I think that was just Rocket Barrage. Granted, Rocket Barrage is fantastic solo.
But he may have just got a bit close to the creep wave.
Maybe he could have done. Maybe Titan thought that he overextended and thought he could kill them. Meanwhile, in top. Oh, I thought there was something going down. Never mind. Treant is level 6 now, so he's got Viper's ult, which is Viper's ult combined with Viper's poison attack combined with Stifling Dagger. PA is going to be moving, like, it may as well be a stun at that point. He's not going to be moving anywhere at all.
PA is going to be moving as fast as James May's driving.
Brilliant. Well, British references already, not even 5 minutes into the game.
British.
I like this guy. We've got a D ward top. The camp is finally clear.
No, that's an observer ward.
The what, sorry?
I thought that if that was an observer ward, I think that blocks the camp.
Oh, I see. Oh, right, yeah.
Because,
No, I think it's okay now.
Yeah. We'll see in 20 seconds.
Astral Spirit doing work bottom lane. Elder Titan's nearly 6 himself, which means that he becomes Undying, doesn't he? The model.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the same way that people with Grow who aren't tiny become tiny.
Looking at CS, Gyrocopter's taking the top, followed by Viper and Treant Protector. They're all around the 23-24 area. So it looks like we're also going to see some aggression on mid. No, that's just going to be one attack.
No, it's just get out of my lane. I want this farm. You go do something else, PA, because you're not welcome here. That's basically. I mean, he hasn't even leveled anything in Tombstone. He's just 1v1ing this PA and essentially trying to harass her out of lane to the point where she's not going to be able to get any CS at all. So
Tombstone slows as well. This is
oh yeah, the Tombstone slows as well. That's wow. This train is just a walking, slowing machine. He's basically Ebola Mancer in a tree.
Effectively, yeah.
Right.
He kills everything.
Undying got himself a Ring of Health, so could be seeing a Vanguard from him. So I guess it's a more Slardar-esque build.
Yeah.
Could be interesting to see him tank up a little bit, but in theory he should get himself a blink, and then blink Rocket Barrage into people and just hit them as quickly as he can with the bash. Hopefully he can get himself a stun, and that's basically a solo kill. So he works in the same way as Slardar does, but I imagine he'll be more team fight oriented.
Nethertoxin does bonus damage with amplified damage, wouldn't it?
Yes, it does. Nethertoxin. Wait, which one's?
See a very farm-oriented Gyrocopter. If you look at his spells, he's got Blur, Flat Cannon, Spell Shield, so he's incredibly for the team fight and for the farming. So this man of mine has really complements that well, and I think he's going to be able to farm like burning.
Yeah, I mean, this combined with I think it was PA's mana burn as well. It's going to hurt a lot. Malefist gone on top, but Anti-Mage just sort of walks away. He's got a blink as well if he needs it, so he has kind of got that mobility, but he's still incredibly squishy, even with the Ring of Health. Be interesting to see if they do try for a Battle Fury Anti-Mage, despite the fact that he's not a traditional carry anymore. It seems like he kind of got the short straw. None of his items really synergize that well. Homing Missile, you know, with the blink, it's not like, you know, initiation material. Maybe with the Overgrowth, but, you know, what do you do with that? Oh, bottom again, that was another dive.
Yeah, they just dived in with the Warlock ulti and they just banned him out. So this is actually going pretty well for Space, considering that the Elder Titan's now died twice.
Yep, T1's gonna die.
He has, actually, has, like, lower net worth than the Anti-Mage. The Anti-Mage has really pulled this back and is getting his level up. And that's a tier 1 tower as well.
Yep.
So that gold graph is going in the way of Space by 1,500 and about 1,500 in both gold and XP.
Yeah, they might try for tier 2 here as well. Like, they've got a Demonic Conversion army, and they've got the Warlock Golem, and they've got 2 to 3 heroes bottom. They could just go straight for it. Wow. Elder Titan just sowing a spirit out there. That's going to be a lot of damage for him.
They should really... Oh no, they didn't change the target.
It's going to be a clash in bottom. Train's going Undying. The Rocket Barrage goes out on Train. That's doing, so much work. And that's a dead Train right there.
That is a very dead Train.
Rocket Barrage plus Slide Arrow was quite nice there.
Yeah.
3-0 to Space Gaming. And almost a tier 2.
The idea of Nez is very good. Just their way of pulling it off is not the best. Like, it's now one-on-one Anti-Mage versus a Gyrocopter.
Yeah. Gonna be another clash in bottom. Ancient Apparition's been caught out. Blink stun from the PA. And the Slide Arrow finishes him off. That did so much damage right there.
I know. And the Warlock has living armor. I'm not sure if he knows that works on heroes. Because that's...
I'm sure he does. If not, we might have a problem.
He could have saved him. Because see Mask of Mask.
Wow, Mask of Madness on the train. Wow, counter attack coming out, but he's... Oh wow, he's getting nuked down by that Rocket Barrage.
He's getting Shrek'd.
Yeah, and he's gonna get killed again.
Oh, crit!
Beautiful crit.
Oh, amplified damage thrown out onto Elder Titan. However, Undying is Elder Titan. He's...
Yeah.
If you look at Elder Titan's thing, he's
Yeah,
Undying, right?
that's... I don't think we could get any more confusing than this, really.
There's these two Undyings just walking around and you're thinking, which one's which?
The only worst thing could be, really, if we had a Rubik on that side, we'd have 3 Undyings at once. I don't think I could handle that, to be honest.
I just have to be that. I'm done. Just jump out window.
Speaking of Undying, there goes Elder Titan's Undying form.
It blinked into
Blink,
a
Crush, crit, it's just too much. PA is going to fall, though, to the Warlock heal, so that's a kill for the Ancient Apparition. Gyrocopter turns up, uses his ult, and misses everything. Viper going for a juke, but he's probably dead. Ancient Apparition just...
And he's nuked. Are they going to get anyone?
I don't think... Well, they got...
No, that is incredibly well fighted.
That's not bad. Gyrocopter narrowly escaping death once again. This fight's going on for ages. Slider goes down. Right, this is the 3rd time Train Protector's going to die from Rocket Barrage. I don't think he's learned yet.
Oh, God.
More Rocket Barrage. This Undying. Doing work. Someone...
Oh, he activated Mask of Madness. No, he's going to get a double.
Oh!
Getting a double kill. This is so good.
That took far too long from Nez Gaming, but they finally got the kill, and they got themselves a streak from the Undying, going towards the Train Protector with the Mask of Madness.
That was 6 kills, and that was a 1,600 net change.
Yeah, just the... I missed the fight recap. Oh, and Titan dies again. Where did he die?
Yeah.
Wait, in bottom? Elder Titan has died 4 times in bottom so far. It's not even 12 minutes into the game.
There was 7 deaths, including the Elder Titan one just now. There was a 1,600 change in net worth for Nez. There was a 2,000 XP gain for Nez. But the damage done went for Space. Just Nez got the kills.
Yep. It was pretty well executed by Space and not particularly executed by Nez. They did get, a slight advantage towards the end with the dip in the XP and gold graph there, but it's just not substantial enough. Anti-Mage pulls off the Overgrowth in mid, and he's, this Train's dead once again.
Yeah, he needs a Blink Dagger. He shouldn't have gone Mask of Madness for first item.
Yeah, I feel he got a little bit too cocky with that mid kind of early game presence. Gyrocopter going out, they know full well what's going on, completely whiffs it.
So zoning LT does back away this push, so there is going to be no continuation.
Yeah.
Tier 1 tower. We do see a haste rune, however, I think. No, that wasn't a haste rune, that was just particles.
Yeah. Just think of the ults that are available now from each team. We've got the Chain Frost for the Warlock. We've got the
AI ult's going in mid. It's gonna catch it.
So it is.
Four.
It's going to catch 4 of them. They could go on this. Cooldown is unfortunately not available for them. That would have been a very good time to have tried for it. Elder Titan's running in.
There's Lich ulti as well.
Yeah, Lich Ulti's going, but it depends. Space could just scatter right now. Lich Ulti going to go.
Oh.
No, Water Golem comes down. Counter attack is enormous.
He didn't throw his ulti.
He didn't throw his ulti.
However, there's going to be one death on the Viper from the Viper strike. However, Elder Titan's being nuked down. However, he is in ulti mode. Everyone's retreating. This is not going to be a massacre.
Nope. Elder Titan goes down again.
Good ulti. Treant Protector does go down in the end, so it is a 3-2. Can they get the Slardar? No, Slardar's going back to base. Can they get the anti-mage? No, because he has blink.
They're going to try and take this golem down, but yeah, 3-for-2 trade in the way of space. So look at the fight recap. Yeah, I'm not going to even try and analyze that. There's just so many ults that are not belonging to the correct person. Main thing we need to know is that Space Gaming came off better for that. Considering it was an attack by Nez, yeah, I think Space seemed to have the execution nailed a lot more than Nez Gaming do. In which case, I guess they have to rely a lot on either the mid to late game kind of presence and farming and whatnot. But I mean, who do they farm on? I assume they're going to go for the gyrocopter farm, but what is he building right now? He's got himself a Midas, so they're going for the late game on this guy, which makes sense. But he's not exactly equipped for it, especially not as much as the PA, who yet again is going straight on the train. Lich Order goes down, AA Blast goes down as well. This could be a massive turn. Phantom Assassin goes down, and the Slardar goes down. This Lich Order doing work. Undying getting nuked down by pretty much everything. Gyrocopter ult comes down, just about misses him. And Undying's going to escape with just about his life. That Vanguard, not a bad buy. Ancient Apparition falls to the Viper, who gets himself a double kill. Not bad for the pseudo Enigma, really. What's the arrow for? Is that from my co-caster or not? Who I think has left a call. Are you there, Will?
My mic was muted. I muted up my Blue Yeti.
Oh no problem.
If you see Ancient Apparition's walk-in path, as he died, he walked in like that.
Oh right, yeah.
As the Viper came in from the tier 1,
I
if
see.
he headed out towards the bottom rune, which happened to be an invisibility rune, and he caught that well,
yeah.
So
That's
I think,
pretty unlucky, really.
yeah.
So, yet another victory for Spec Gaming, and they're going to take another T1 tower from this. So, no towers for the way of Nez Gaming, and 2 towers have fallen in the way of I should say that kind of clearly. Nez have lost 2 towers, Space have lost none, essentially. Apparition ult's going to catch the Slardar and the Viper. Not really going to do much, maybe force the Viper to go back home, but they're just going to spread out and try and farm.
Do we see this Ancient Apparition rush the Aghanims?
Maybe. I mean, which heroes do have Ags upgrades here? We've got the Ancient Apparition.
Gyro does.
Yeah.
Warlock does. Treant does.
Oh yes, a Treant. Oh, of course, yeah, the Aghanim Scepter
everyone
Viper.
does.
Yeah, that's true. Apart from the Phantom Assassin and the Undying, the Slardar ult for that anyway. Does where is Old Titan? There you are. That's got an Ags upgrade as well.
Oh,
PA is going to get swarmed up top. He's got 5 heroes on him. There's no way he's getting out of this. Crushes all of them, but nah. Train finishes him off.
Gyrocopter has whiffed so many of these ultimates.
Yeah, I'm not sure he's actually hit one yet. Either way, I guess it was, to scare him off a little bit into the wrong direction. Either way, it worked. It did its job, and that's probably going to be a T1 tower for Nez here. In the meantime, there's a push on bot. Well, slight push on bot. Undying is going himself a Sanj, so I guess he's going Sanj and Yasha, unless he's going for a Halberd or something to try and compete with his gyro.
Clutch. And yeah, Gyrocopter's going to get the tier 1, so that's the first tier 1 tower. However, that tower I don't think is the most important tower. Yeah, it's an insight of gold, but what do they really get? You can't push further than this sort of like white line here. Yeah,
they've not really gained that much from this. It's a nice, a nice addition.
You sort of control this section rather than just this section there.
Yeah.
So you haven't gained the Ancients until the tier 1 mid falls.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah.
That's a very elite.
This tower is considerably more important than the top tower. Yeah. So, I mean, that's another point we haven't really touched on. Rush capabilities. Do any of these teams have particularly good advantage when it comes to rush fights?
Yeah.
Never mind, bottom.
Oh,
Slider's going to go down to Viper ult. Doing work yet again.
It's not going to do much, though. Anti-Mage blinked in, but he had overgrowth, but he didn't use it.
Yep, he blinked in and thought, nope, not happening. He's got too much backup, and yeah, all 5 of Nez are on the bottom tower. Well, on the bottom lane. However, 4 of Space are in there as well. They could try and defend this. Let's have a look at the ults that are available. They do have the Slider down, but he's back up pretty soon, and he has a black hole. Another problem with this. Does Slider have the mana pool to support a black hole?
No.
He does, but only if that's like the only spell he uses.
Yeah.
He is not a mana pool heavy hero. We could see a black hole though. Overgrowth comes out from Anti-Mage. Slider's going to try for the black hole. He does. He gets it on Gyra and on Trail Protector. Warlock ult goes straight down on top of that. That's going to be a double kill for them.
Kill for Molader. And
Yep.
It's going to be a complete massacre. Anti-Mage just trying to keep up. He can blink, 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 blink. Oh, he got 4 people have gone down.
Yeah,
by
that
the
was.
side of, Nez.
They just walked into that one.
That was such a good team fight because Black Hole was at the same time as the Warlock ulti. And
Yep.
It went out.
It was.
Well,
Yeah.
I'd say Warlock ulti, Viper's ulti, which he now has an Ags upgrade for. So there's 2 golems. So putting that Viper into that sort of farming role and getting that super fast Ags, I can see him going Refresher now and just causing so much havoc.
Yep. I mean, can't stop him really. He's got the most CS in the entire game. He's got the most kills in the entire game, as far as I know. Yep, he has 6 kills. The only person who's even close to that is a Treant on the other side with 6-5. And well, Treant's been doing fairly well, but obviously, like you say, with the Mask of Madness rush, it just wasn't really that much of it. In fact, yeah, Mask of Madness. Where's that gone? He's sold it.
Did he sell it?
He has sold it, and he's got himself a Vlad's.
Okay.
I don't understand that at all. He's lost himself a fair amount of gold from that, and a lot of DPS output as
He's
well.
lost himself 1,000 gold.
That doesn't make any sense at all.
If we look at that, that puts him above the anti-mage, which it currently doesn't, and sort of boosts his team a lot more.
Yep.
But selling that, I think it was better just because he was dying so much. He'd activate Mask of Madness and then they turn on him.
Maybe it was a bait of some form. Maybe the Mask of Madness was to make him seem extremely squishy, and now he's got himself a Vlad's. He's extremely tanky now. I don't even know. There's no real explanation for it other than he just doesn't like Mask of Madness anymore. Maybe he's fallen out with the item. Either way, yes, back to rush capabilities. We have the Slider ult coming out from the Undying, which is extremely useful in rush fights, on top of the Demonic Conversion that comes out from Viper. So I reckon they have the upper hand on rush.
Yep.
They have a fair amount of sustain as well. Nez have a fair amount of sustain. They have the Warlock heal, and they've got the Overgrowth. Not Overgrowth, sorry. I'm trying to find the heroes that have these spells. I'll get used to them eventually, and then they'll be lost. Sorry, top. Elder Titan goes down to Phantom Assassin yet again.
Get the PA's being chased around. Not quite enough
Yeah,
mana.
PA's dead.
Caught by the Viper. He's dead.
Treant just slaps him and says, "Die from damage."
Do not get in my face.
Yep.
But we are going to see an amplified damage around Gyrocopter.
See you later, Warlock. Warlock drops the ult, but it's probably not going to get anyone. Delta split from everyone. They're going to be safe even.
Very low health.
Yeah, Viper's going to go down. That's a big streak for him. He's going to die to Warlock.
Oh,
to Ancient Apparition even.
Him to Ancient Apparition.
Which is quite nice for him. Quickly buy something! Buy something! No!
Yeah, but what would he buy?
I don't even know. He would buy, even a bracer or something would be nice.
Blade Mail.
Blade Mail from Anti-Mage. He's got himself a Vanguard and a Blade Mail.
So he's gone for, like, I'm going to tank up and be the initiator.
Well, he's gone for the Undying build, really.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's interesting to see. Apparently in Ability Draft, or, I think it's an Ability Draft and all-random deathmatch, Dagons are kind of the order for everybody else. As in, people like Dagons in stupid games like this. They just seem to work apparently. So it's interesting we haven't seen a single one of those yet, or even an attempt to get them. Either way, that's another tower gone down for Nez. They're now down to, they're just down to 2 outer towers. And Space are relatively untouched. They only have 1 tower missing, and that's probably the least useful tower in the entire game for them. Looking pretty powerful for Space right now, leading 22-12. I assume this is the best of 1 as well. Yeah.
Yeah, this is. I have to go after this game, by the way.
No problem. It's been a pleasure casting with you already. And I hope everybody else has enjoyed it as well. I apologise for the technical difficulties at the start on both my part and the company's part, but no worries. Alright. Ancient Apparition is presumably waiting to stat these Ancients for Gyrocopter, or just a bit of scatter rush right now? Do they expect them to rush? I guess they do.
I think they might do, considering they're stacking Ancients now, but I don't know who for. But that wasn't even a pulled off stack.
Yeah, that was unfortunate, but oh well. The stack failed, and Ancient Apparition wasted a fair amount of his time. I reckon Space will be waiting for the Warlock ult from Viper, because right now Viper is MVP for Space, and he's got himself an Acceptor. That's going to be a lot of damage that they'll be missing out on if they don't have that in a team fight. So expect them to maybe smoke up into Rush or into the enemy jungle in about 20 seconds or so.
Yep. I think just Gyro is waiting for his BKB to be ready. It'll be done in about 300 gold.
Yeah,
so,
it should be from this wave. If they let him take this wave, he's got himself a BKB. It'd be extremely useful. Like, this could be the game changer, really. If he can get himself off some good flat cannons and maybe actually hit his ult this time, then it could be extremely useful in fights.
Yeah. He's tried going... He's very heavily farming orientated. So we're looking at next item. Maybe he goes for a big damage item, like a crit. Maybe he goes for a butterfly, or maybe he goes for something like... I don't know. Their team seem pretty far behind. Maybe he just go straight rapier. Because he has
Let's not get too hasty.
No. Let me explain. He
Okay.
has the blur, which is max levels, so that's 50% evasion.
Okay.
He has 50% magic resistance, so he's literally 50% resistant to everything.
You're talking sense here. Yeah.
and then he has magic resistance from the BKB. So the only thing he's really going to take damage from is pure damage, which I don't think they have anything from.
That's a good point, actually, yeah.
Maybe a crit, which won't do much when damage is resisted.
Speaking of crit, we've got mid. Solos has gone on Train Protector. Overgrowth comes out for the anti-mage. Warlock gets thrown down.
Oh,
Where is the black hole? Where is Slardar? Slardar is not even there. He doesn't have a blink or anything.
Slardar's...
That said, Train Protector is the only person to go down. Jericho brasses his ult out. And he catches anti-mage on the end. Anti-mage is going to go down. No, he blinks away.
Gyro never popped his BKB.
Gyro didn't pop his BKB. Oh, the black hole! On three of them!
Everyone!
That was... Well, I say where's Slardar gone. That's where Slardar's gone.
Yeah.
Slardar has just won the game. Or at least won this tower.
Yeah, that boosts the gold XP up to nearly 10,000, and the XP gone 7,500.
Damn. I don't think 10,000 though, I think it's a bit of a stretch. About 2,000. Either way, yeah. A lot of ults were used there from the side of Space, but not so many from the side of Nez. Wait, no, hang on. No, every ult was used. No, what am I talking about? Every single spell was used. I'm talking bollocks. I imagine after this, Team Space will try and go for Rush, or at least they should do, if they've got the Slardar ult. That'll be gone in seconds. There's a DD rune in bottom. This is perfect rush timing right here.
I don't think Slardar sees it. Oh,
Yeah, A's even thrown the ult. They know that Rush is going to be done, and yet Rush is not being done.
Yeah, and they're de-warding them, so that clearly means something, but they haven't got anything to fight, really.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, the only ults that are up is Overgrowth.
Ulti, they have no AA ulti. They have no real damage yet, because the Gyrocopter isn't farmed. I think they can take Roche easiest, except they're passively farming and slowly giving...
Gyrocopter more space. Ah, there's the smoke. There's the smoke.
Yep.
And Ancient Apparition might get spotted out here. Can they see him? Do they have a ward there? They don't have a ward, but they see him anyway. Did they go on him?
No, I don't think they are going to go on him.
Ancient Apparition's scouting them out there, and they're still going to go into Rush, so I imagine this is Nez's time to shine and start moving into the Rush pit. But I mean...
Yeah, but Nez are all around, yep.
They haven't even used the ult, and Rush is still dying, like, so fast.
Yeah, well, actually, they're being spotted by the Gyrocopter's Hood of Defiance.
It's too late.
Hood of Defiance.
It's too late now.
It's too, yeah.
Ancient Apparition ult goes in, misses everything.
Yeah. That was just well-timed and poorly seen by whatchamacallit it? By Nez.
So, who did the Aegis go to? I think was it the Undying? Yeah, the Aegis went to the Undying, who is right now 8-1. I didn't even realize that. 8-1 on the Undying and 10-4 on the Viper. Anti-Mage hasn't even died yet. Considering how bad his lane looked in top,
Yeah.
he hasn't died at all. So he might even go for a carry build here. Oh, and there's a refresher from Viper. So we have full Warlock mode for Viper right now. He is the minion maker with double demonic conversion. I mean, if he has the mana pool for it. In fact, he just about has the mana pool for...
He's got such a big mana pool because he's got all the upgrades, hasn't he?
Yeah, if he uses Arcane Boots, he has enough for his double ult and his ult refresher ult, and then maybe for a demonic conversion if he pops the Arcane Boots again. But besides that, he's just a walking ult or walking double ult.
What's his Skull Basher picked up?
Skull Basher from the PA, yeah. I mean, she is basically PA right now.
Yeah, he's gone full PA.
Which isn't necessarily a bad thing if she's doing work. So, top tier 2 going to be contested. Trent doesn't give a fuck. He just walks in and gets bashed. Slider ulted. Ult number 1, ult number 2 from Viper.
Yeah.
Undying Elder Titan just absolutely melts those Warlocks. There goes Treant, there goes Warlock. Buyback from the Treant. PA did go down. There's going to be a TP back in from the Treant.
Manned.
What, sorry?
He just got manned down the Gyro. He BKB'd and then...
Yeah.
Ultra kill.
Ultra kill for the Viper.
Viper, and this game, it's just going from bad to worse.
Yeah. I mean, these Warlock golems right now are going to wreak havoc inside of this base. I don't see any way of Nez coming back from this. They already bought back from the Treant, and he died immediately. He died in the space of like 5 seconds, 10 seconds from going back.
Activates his BKB and then walked straight back into where the golems are.
Yep. I mean, yeah. That was unfortunate, really, but Nez paying the price right now.
However, that is a cooldown being used for the next, 2 minutes. So 2 minutes, they can probably go push another racks.
I think they got value for it, though, don't you think?
Yeah, an ultra kill on the Viper, immediate blink dagger. I think it was entirely worth. They're not going to be able to kill the anti-mage because he just...
Oh, right, a blink, yeah.
And he can just activate Blade Mail if they chase him. And he's got blink again. But nice to see him blink again, considering he's being chased. There we go.
Slider's got a blink as well.
Yeah,
Slider is now Enigma.
Undying's now picked up an AC, so there's so many correct. so
Yeah.
many ultis, just so many ultis and so many items being picked up.
I mean, the minus armor from Team Space now is tremendous.
Yeah.
I mean, he got himself a Heaven's Halberd, so he's got the evasion to sustain himself in fights. He still has the Aegis and an AC and a Vanguard. Not to mention the fact that, he's a walking physical damage destruction with the amplified damage, with the rocket barrage, with the passive bash and the nether toxin all going down for physical damage except for the rocket barrage. But even so, he can solo anybody on this map right now. If he had a blink, it would be basically a piece of cake for him to try it with anyone.
And I think they're just going to wait for all the ultis to be back up, see how long Roche is going to be. I cannot read Roche time, I'm not even going to read it. They did get the range barracks, not the melee barracks, so it's not
It's 4 minutes. It's just every notch is a minute, essentially.
Okay, so
but I don't even think the game's going to last that long, to be honest. I hope it does. I hope we see some sort of major comeback. It would be amazing for the first day of Ability Draft. But Ancient Apparition, did they know he's there? I think he might have been spotted. Because Space are moving into bottom lane. They want this second set of racks. Although they didn't take the first range barracks. Gyrocopter does not have a TP, so they could try and go in on this, and they are going to. Train Protector drops to Tombstone and dies pretty much immediately. Ancient Apparition will go. Hits 3 of them. Warlock number 1 comes down. And he's got a refresher in a second. Has he got the mana for it? I don't think he does.
Did you see?
The Lich Lord going absolute work right now.
Yeah, that is a pretty good...
Yeah, that wasn't a bad trade. They held. They're not going to lose a Rax here. I mean, Viper's got himself a second ult and he drops that. And that's... No, that's G from Solo. Wrong team. I don't think that's GG.
Is that the 3-2-2, I take it?
Yeah, well, it is Solo after all.
And Viper was just killed by the Dire.
Yep. That's just rubbing it in, really. Look at me, I can die.
They're just going to get their second set of racks, and there's really no comeback for Nez here. They're going to have to pull off the impossible, and this is where a Rapier will really come in handy.
I think that's GG.
GG has been called, yeah.
GG! Space take game number 1. Well, they take the set. They beat NES Gaming, and that's a very very first game, lasting a mere 32 minutes. Warlock Golem OP, guys. Pick an ability
It was
craft.
just purely outmaneuvered and I'd say outdrafted, but you can't really.
Well, no, they weren't outdrafted. I think the Warlock Golem did its work. There wasn't a particular reason as to why it worked. It was just You have to factor in.
NES to get things done. They didn't get them done in time because they had too much farming to do, and they paid the price for it. So this first game is going to go to Space Gaming. This is all from your casters, Sean and Will. Anything
Yep.
you have to say?
Will not be joining me for the next game or the next 2 games, but I will still be here. I'll be casting relatively soon.
This Elder Titan 0 for 10.
Oh, poor Elder Titan.
Mm-hmm.
It could be worse. I'm sure he'll do okay next game. Anyway, that's all from us for now. Stay tuned, and we'll be back very shortly with game number 2. Speak to you later.
Later.
Hello everyone. We're just waiting on Team Anvi right now. They're just joining the lobby, so we should be available to go in about 2 to 3 minutes. Hoping the first lobby will be the actual lobby. We don't have to remake or anything like that. So stay tuned. We'll be with you shortly with Game 2 of the DotA2VO Ability Cup number 2. It will be Anvi versus Space, who have already one game up. So it's both teams are one game up at least. So yeah, stay tuned. Welcome back, everyone. We have Game 3 at long last. Unfortunately, there was a technical problem regarding the Team Clan versus Team Amv game earlier on today. So, sorry, Team Clan versus Team Nez, I think it was. So a technical victory was given to... No, apologies. Amv versus Space. Amv couldn't join, so Space were given the default victory. So now we have Team Space versus Team Clan. We have the Americans versus the Russians, or one of the Russian teams. Both teams have 2 wins, so this is basically the winners stage of the first group. So hopefully it should be a good game. Also, hopefully it works on the client, as I don't think for the first game my voice was heard at all. I will be casting solo as well, as unfortunately Will could not join me. He's gone somewhere. So yeah, without further ado, we shall get cracking. So the heroes this time. We have on the team, on America's team, Team Clan, we have the Naga Siren, Zeus, a Bane, a Sniper, and a Treant Protector again. And on the side of Team Space, we have DotA2VO, Solo, Steve, Molander, and Lidan. Or Lidan. Right, so let's watch the picks right in. We've already got 3 ultimates coming out. We've got the Slark ult, the Bane's Fiend's Grip, and the Zeus Thunder God's Wrath. Oh, and now the Serpent Wards. So ultimates getting picked up fairly swiftly. Out of all of them, there's a fair amount of burst damage I can see, really. We've got Tusk's ult, we've got Rupture. I guess it's not really burst, but still it's a fair amount of damage to begin with. Zeus's ult, of course, Sniper's ult, and Crystal Maiden's ult over time. So, assuming that the roles will be fairly similar from the first game, obviously I haven't seen Team Clan play, but I have seen Team Space game play. Solo was on the carry, or at least he was playing carry on the Phantom Assassin. So it could be interesting to see what sort of lineup they have here, whether they change the roles or just go with the same thing last time and have the most carry potential players and on the carry role. Right. Wow. So already I see Molander on the Chaos Knight at the bottom here. He's got himself the Naga Siren Illusions, Mirror Image, and Phantasm. So that's a grand total of, well, presumably if he's level 16, that's 3 Phantasm units and 3 Naga Siren units. So he makes himself 6 illusions in one go. That's pretty powerful. Wondering if there's any synergy he can have with the remaining spells here. I guess passives and things to give him evasion. Don't really see any evasion here at all. He's got himself a crit maybe. Guess that could work. Anyway, got ourselves a Pounce into Treant Protector ult here. Got Enigma, got himself his Eidolons, as well as Fiend's Grip, so I guess he could Fiend's Grip someone, and almost like the Necronomicon strat with Bane. You just grip someone and then have your minions attack them. Could be powerful. Tusk has got himself passive headshot. I believe, I'm not sure if that makes him ranged. I don't think it does. Either way, he has himself a chance to slow and do a bit more damage. A Hex and Slark's ultimate, so he could be roaming around trying to Hex people and beating them to death with a massive slow. Other than that, I mean, we've got Reality Rift, of course, so all illusions. Wow, that is a nice combo right there. We could see a lot for this Chaos Knight right here. The Bloodseeker's got himself CM Aura and Black Hole, so I guess that kind of helps with his terrible mana pool. And Elite Seed on top of that, so he could be running around trying to get himself some kills with Elite Seed. Maybe more of a support role, really. So for Team Clan, we have 1 stun, 1 snare, and a silence. So that's a heavy initiation right there. Blink, stun, snare, silence. On the Zeus, we've got... Oh no. Okay, so I think I know how this combo works. I'm fairly certain this was used in the MMR exploit, where you had a Blood Rage increases all damage up to and including spell damage, and then you've got Zeus's ult. So I think this is skipped by Team Space, so it could be interesting to see. More nuke damage coming out from Clantidius. You've got nuke, nuke, nuke. That's going to hurt quite a lot. From the Sniper, we've got ourselves Essence Shift passive, Take Aim passive, so he's going to be shooting every single target he says, and gaining himself agility and reducing the attributes of the other team. Stun to go with that, and Walrus Punch, which is ranged, so that's going to hurt a lot. Finally, on the Treant Protector, you've got yourself the Thirst, which is excellent to go with the Thunder God's Wrath as well, on top of a Snare, and a Snowball, and Sniper's Ult. So, both teams seem to have some pretty interesting combos, notably the Zeus on Team Clan. Got himself this ridiculous combo, which I'm sure you'll see. He's basically Zeus with with steroids for his spells. So, should be fun in games for him. I imagine he'll take the mid-roll. And for the Team Space, we have got basically a Chaos Knight with more images. So he could go for something like a Radiance, or maybe just the classic the CK build. Either way, he's going himself 6 illusions, level 16. There you go, there's 3 already. And Reality Rift to go with that, to give himself more damage and to clump up. So I reckon he'll be solo killing pretty much everyone around here. Anyway, to go through the names once more. On the Enigma, or on the Enigma, who will probably be jungling, but also rotating as much as he can with some stuns. He'll be played by Solo, who was last time the PA. The CK will be going as the carry role, I presume, in the bottom lane. That's basically the illusion carry. Tusk is Denizimo. I reckon he'll be going either mid, or he'll be going in some sort of support role, so he can grab himself a Hex and a Dark Pact. He might even be roaming here. Lidan? Yeah, Lidan will be mid. He's got himself Lead Seed first, and he has the Mana to sustain himself, as well as the Nuke of Brain Sap from Bane. And finally, Steve will be on the off lane, and he'll be playing as the Shadow Shaman, who has got himself an escape of some form, some, CC, and a bit of heal. I think he was, he might have been the Anti-Mage last time, I can't remember, who also had Overgrowth, so this could be interesting. And yeah, on the Dire, we have Naga Siren, who's massive initiation, crazy hard. Oh, and Song of the Siren as well, so that's a Blink Stun, or a Blink Song, and then follow it with Sun Silence. It's not a bad combo to have, really. She'll be played by Murdragons. Murdragons. Not a bad name. Ruxpin will be the sniper. He's got himself a stun, a slow, the Essence Shift, which is going to do a tremendous amount of damage and really sap the Shadow Shaman's HP, and the Tusk Ult. In mid is Tydeus, which is the Bane, and he's level 2 already. He's got himself many nukes. This Tusk is going to have a horrible time versus that. Treant Protector has got himself the Snare, Snowball. He'll be supporting the Zeus, who will be raining terror down upon this Chaos Knight. Interesting lanes. Could be an interesting match. I imagine it's going to be a case of which one can snowball the hardest versus each other, as they do have very powerful snowball mechanics right now. We'll be seeing a lot of kills on the Zeus, and potentially on the Chaos Knight as well. We shall see. Anyway, no sign of a potential First Blood right now. Could be one bottom, but I imagine they'll try and get Zeus's levels up higher, and Chaos Knight will be going for some sort of HP in this lane, if he wants to stand a chance versus Zeus. Speaking of items, we've got Boots first on the Zeus and the Treant Protector. This is probably going to be a very aggressive lane. Chaos Knight can't really run away from this. In fact, he could go down here. If they... Guess not. Figured he could have gone on him, but he has got a Bloodseeker supporting him. Meanwhile, in top, there's been a snare on Shadow Shaman. But he manages to get himself away. Well, he has been stunned up, and he's losing a lot of health here. There's Essence Shift doing work. So he's low, which means that Treant Protector is now moving faster. And that is not a hero you want to see Thirst on if you're against. A Thirsted Treant Protector is basically a Hasted Treant, and that spells Doom. Speaking of Doom, First Blood goes to Zeus versus the Chaos Knight. He tries to illusion himself away, but wasn't quite quick enough, and Team Clan will take the First Blood. Mid right now. Bane's got himself a fair few more last hits. He's 12 for 2 instead of 8 for 1 on the Tusk. So he's getting outlaned pretty hard right now. Enigma puts himself up a regeneration rune. He could be looking for a gank of some form here. Oh, sorry, no, not a regen rune. That was Bane. But he's still looking for a gank. He could try for a snare, but Zeus and his clan are kind of far back. Just gonna wait it out for a bit and decide whether or not it's still worth it. Top CS right now. Haven't really got much. Naga Siren obviously supporting right now. Sniper going for presumably the traditional sniper build. He's got himself abilities that can constitute towards that. He's got himself a Wraith Band, might go for it Aquila. Just to sustain himself in lane versus the Shadow Shaman, who at this point is a non-factor. His only presence right now is the living armor. And I think I've seen that once so far. Enigma's been standing here for a while now. He is wasting a lot of time. They either really, really want this kill, or he's got nothing else to do, and there we go. He's circling around. Alright, they're going to go on the Treant Protector. Treant's been relatively rifted back up. Shackles go out, so does Leech Seed, and that's going to be a kill. Chaos Knight takes the last hit. So 1 for 1 right there. Not so bad, really. Though it wasn't the Zeus, so that would have been a nicer kill, I guess. Zeus looks like he's going for Arcane Boots. He's waiting out the gold right now. Only another wave of last hits away. Tusk is in mid right now, and he's not looking too happy. He's got a salve. He's waiting for the courier right now, which is currently being flown to Shadow Shaman for his boots, who is also doing nothing at this point. And Tusk is, yeah, he's getting slaughtered in mid. He's only got 9 last hits compared to Bane's 24. Bane currently with a bottle, and presumably will be, have his boots shipped out to him. Yep. So he's on par with Zeus right now in terms of items, really, aside the Iron Branches, I guess. Almost gets himself a kill on Tusk there. The nukage is just too much. Too much for Tusk to cope with.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Checking if any of them are 6 yet. Bane is 6, which means that the Serpent Wards are online. They see the rotation though, so imagine bottom will back off a bit or try and engage him. Bane has backed off himself. I'm guessing he's rotating around. Now he's going to have Arcane Boots. Now he could try for rotation, but it is warded, so unless he has a smoke, it's going to be spotted out. In the meantime, Naga Siren looks to head to mid. She's still got herself a ward and maxing her stuns right now. Makes sense. Bane and Tusk trading last hits right now, and yeah, the new potential right now is just phenomenal from these two. Tusk even popping his ornaments to get away. Naga making a rotation in bottom. They do spot out the ward. So, yeah. Chaos Knight getting snared up, snowballed into. Tries to reality drift away and might actually make it. Stun comes out from Naga, going to cancel the salve. Zeus been shackled up. The Chaos Knight goes down. Zeus is also going to go down, possibly to creeps. He's going to get last hit by Bloodseeker. Enigma also goes down. That's a 2-for-1 trade in the way of WFPK, of Clan. Counter-attack is real, though. Snowball is just going to delay his death a little bit sooner. He's going to start walking away. Oh, he might make it out here. He's got boots. He's going to make it out. Wow. Treant Protector just shuffling on out, escaping his doom. So yeah, that could have gone a lot worse, really. It was almost a 2-for-2 trade. Space comes out on... Clan comes out on top. Meanwhile, in mid, the tower goes down. Enigma and Tusk. Enigma with a nice rotation there, and Bane, the dominant mid, goes down to a nicely timed gank and decent shackles. They do lose the tower, however, and Tusk is going to be careful here for the Serpent Wards. He'll back off, though. He has been thirsted, though, which means the Treant Protector, he's on the move. And he's moving at 444. Well, a bit less now. He's moving pretty quickly. Unfortunately, he doesn't quite have the unlimited movement speed that Bloodseeker has. But it still means he's fast as hell, and he punches for almost 100, well, over 100 damage right now. Good try for solo. And he's going to get him. He's blocked him in the trees. He nightmares himself to try and delay some time, but it only means that the rotation is from the opposite team. So that was, yeah. That was unfortunate, really, but a nice gank there from Treant Protector with an Invis Rune. Naga Siren getting the finishing blow. She's 2-0 right now. Considering she's a support, it's not bad. Meanwhile, in top, we have a sniper who is doing okay on last hits, but he doesn't seem to have that much. He's got treads and a Wraith Band and 1,000 gold nearly. So I imagine he'll either go for Mask of Madness or possibly a Blink. But he's been invaded by Tusk, who is ice-shotting him up. No, the ice shot comes from Shaman. And they decide to have a dogfight of some form, but Sniper dies and kills Shadow Shaman in the process. The Walrus Punch coming out there and finishing the job versus Shadow Shaman. So, a 1-for-1 trade. Bane trying to go on Tusk right now, but he's just going to Shadow Dance himself away, regain his HP, and move on out, and maybe intercept the Naga. The Naga sees him, Goes in for the rotation in top, but I think they escaped each other without even seeing each other at all. It's interesting. Bottom lane, Snowball goes into Chaos Knight, snares him up, and Treant dies. That was unfortunate. The reality rift worked quite well, and I presume the Leech Seed did as well. Zeus pops his ultimate and kills the Chaos Knight. I guess the Treant wasn't even needed for that one with the with Thirst, but there you go. Zeus gets himself a trade, so it's another 1-for-1. But obviously Zeus has been blown. Tusk is now going in on the Naga Siren, but she's got 7 armor. She's pretty tanky. Top tower goes Bane, as I like to say, doing work with this Mass Serpent Ward. So that's another tower down, and very certain that was just the first time it came off cooldown. So not bad. Stun going out on a creep there. I think that was either a misclick or some sort of miscommunication there. Maybe he just didn't like that creep that much. Either way. Sniper now has his lane to himself, and he's going to wander into the jungle. Racked up about 1.5k gold right now, so might be looking for something from the courier. Nope, just wards. Be interesting to see what he goes for here. I think everybody has hit 6 so far, apart from Naga and the Bloodseeker. Snare goes out on Tusk in mid. Treant Protector get hexed up and nightmared. Thunderbolt comes out from Bane. Bane gets Fiend's Grip, but it gets cancelled immediately. Stun goes out into the Bloodseeker. He's gone down for 3 seconds. Shadow Dance comes out from Tusk. He's just doing work on this Bane. He might get the kill here. Probably not. In fact, Tusk is going to go down himself. Enigma goes down behind. Tusk goes down to the Bane after getting ganked by Zeus. And Bloodseeker goes down. That's a 3-for-nothing trade. Or space. Losing 3 heroes there to a simple snare underneath their once standing high tower. This could be a nice push here. There's 4 heroes in mid on Team Clan. Ice Shards go out to try and disrupt a bit of play, but he might get stunned here. He's going to get stunned for 2 seconds, but the TPs are coming out. Clan are going to be careful, they're going to overextend here quite a lot. Huge shackles come out on the Treant Protector, and he gets reality rifted in. Zeus ult comes out, doing major damage, but the Naga Siren uses his song. Zeus gets killed by the Radiant, and the Treant Protector goes down. Song was a bit too late, but I think she was stunned. I think she was the one who got shackled. The chase begins. Tusk with a new hat comes out. But they don't chase in the right direction, even though the Catapult is trying to have a go. So what was a 3-for-nothing trade then turned into a 2-for-3 trade. So not so good for Clan. It's a fairly even fight right now. And they could make this into a huge push right now. Chaos Knight still has his ultimate, so he can make himself another illusion. But it seems a little pitiful in comparison to Mirror Image. The only real usefulness is the duration. Treant Protector, massive speed right there. In fact, no, he has got he's got the unlimited cap right now. So he can move at 600 movement speed. In the meantime, Tusk and Chaos Knight are going to make their way away. Bloodseeker uses Black Hole on 2 heroes, and it's basically for nothing. Bit of a panic there, really. So he goes down, but just about manages to save his friends, Chaos Knight and Treant Protector. Enigma, sorry. Lucky Zeus ult wasn't up, but that's up in 10 seconds, so could make a push out of that. If the sniper's bought anything. He's got himself a Mithril Hammer. Could be a Maelstrom, be a BKB, we shall see. Point booster coming out from both Bane and the Zeus right now, who I believe... Alright, Bane has the Serpent Ward, so that's just as important. But Zeus' Aghanim Scepter. That's going to be pretty powerful. Once he hits level 11 and gets his Aghanim Scepter, combined with the Blood Rage, which he hasn't even maxed yet. Oh, speak of the devil, Chaos Knight goes down to just that combo, to Blood Rage and the Arc Lightning. So how much damage does that do? 25% increase. That's a lot of damage. That's just Arc Lightning. That's like Zeus's least powerful spell. So, wow. 125 damage for 70 mana is tremendous. So bottom tower goes down to the Naga Siren from a small push. Meanwhile in mid, there is a push as well. And Treant Protector's going to have a go. He's going to snowball into the Tusk, who's then going to Shadow Dance away. Escape with his life. So no trades yet. 4 of them back off from Team Space. And there's another TP in from Clan. It's the Zeus. Short Cry is on the move. Naga Siren has been spotted here. There is a ward. They could try and go on this, but he has got backup in the form of the rest of his teammates. So it's a 4v5 mid if they decide to engage with the Chaos Knight top, who's got himself... I guess he is going Radiance. I mean, it makes sense. His ultimate is, you know, 34 seconds of illusions on top of the Naga Siren illusions that are, you know, that's a 40-second cooldown. He's got a tremendous amount of pushing power right now, and I imagine he'll go for like a Manta style and Diffusal Blade potentially later on. So, Clan have got to be very, very careful here. Silence is going to go out on 2 heroes here. Who has an engagement on the right of the side. Shadow Dance comes out from Tusk and he manages to get away. Naga Siren's been shackled up and gets sapped. Goes down. Couldn't even use her song. Snowball goes into Bloodseeker and wow. Triple kill for the Zeus right there. That is that is exactly what I expected, really. And that's a 4-for-1 trade in the way of Team Clan. On top of another tower with these Serpent Wards. Bane level 11. Hasn't got himself second level of his ultimate, but he is basically... Yeah, with this tower, he should get his Aghanim Scepter. This is on par with Team Space getting their Aghanim Scepter on the Viper, with the Chaosic Offering, the Warlock ultimate. It's on par with that sort of timing. I think it was around about 15 to 16 minutes where he got it last time. So, Aghanim Scepter. The Ags upgrades on ultimates are just too powerful in this game. Whether it's a shit ton of Serpent Wards or it's a Warlock Golem. Either way, a quick check on the sniper. He went Desolator, which I guess makes sense, given that the armor of all of these heroes are going to be quite high once they get some items. But I mean, I presume it's primarily for pushing towers. But he could have done the same thing with a Maelstrom. I don't know. Maybe he's just going to go straight to team fights. Maybe he's going to start pushing towers, you know, split pushing or whatever. We shall see. Check the net worth. I imagine the Zeus is quite high in net worth right now, yeah. Bane Sniper Zeus, it's pretty much dominated right now by Team Clan. Only the Naga Siren on the level 6 support. And she's got herself a headdress, so she'll be building a mech. Chain Protector rises up a little bit. Sorry, Enigma rises up a little bit. Took him in 4th place. But he really doesn't have much, apart from the 1.5k gold. Tusk has Shadow Danced into the middle of trouble. And he's going to get snared up and killed. Chaos Knight Black Hole comes out from the Bloodseeker. He catches 2 heroes. Naga Siren Song comes out to try and cancel it. And he's caught 4 heroes in that. If they have a nuke of some form, they've got the Zeus ult. It's going to take down Enigma. Chaos Knight goes down to Bane. Sorry, Chaos Knight kills Bane. Naga goes down to Bloodseeker. And that's a team wipe. Killing spree on the sniper. He's 4-for-1 right now, and that was an absolute massacre. 4 heroes do have buyback though, so should they need it, which I don't think they will. So yeah, the score is 20-9 right now, in the way of space. So it's not looking too shabby for them. Okay, need to enable some more things on here. 6-2 on the Zeus, 3-1 on the Naga, on the Silk support Naga. But a single kill on the Shadow Shaman and only 2 kills on either way of the other heroes on Team Space. Sniper ult comes whizzing out. Don't know who that hit there. Was it the Enigma? Was it the Chaos Knight? Either way, Chaos Knight could get snared up here. Uses his illusions. Gets snowballed into and wow, he really got caught out there. Taken down by the Treant. And with no real recourse. In fact, wow, Sniper throws forward his gun, I think that was for the Walrus Punch. I guess that's the visual effect there. Manages to take out Enigma with, wow, with very little skill or kind of effort really needed. And this could be a Rex right now. Pings coming out from all sides. Silence gonna hit no one. The range on that silence is enormous. Alright, Sniper winding up the ult there, and almost takes out Tusk like immediately. Ult comes out from Zeus, but he's going to miss because he was Shadow Danced. Shadow Shaman gets killed, taken down with the Treant, and Treant is 620 movement speed right now. I guess the illusions from Chaos Knight kind of help him. With their low, he just gains a ridiculous amount of move speed. It kind of works like Meepo. Trin is trapped inside of the wards. So nice placement there from the Bane. But it doesn't matter because they've taken down Rex. Stolen punch. Oh right, yeah. It's basically oh wow, the damage there right now. Almost 200 damage from the sniper and stealing all of his agility from him.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
That was an easy Rax for team. Forgot their names. Sorry, Team Clan. WFPK. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. It's not showing up on the website. So I called them Team Clan because they have clan in their name. But I guess that means something else. We might see at the end. There might be an abbreviation of something. But yeah, apologies for that. Either way, top Rax goes down on the Radiant side. And, not even 20 minutes in, we have mega creeps on the top lane for the Dire side. That's going to be pretty difficult to deal with. In terms of wave clear, they have a fair amount of nukage, and demonic conversion can help out with that. But other than that, it's mainly down to this Chaos Knight to see how far he can get, and he's not even got his Sacred Relic yet. This Radiance Rush is not paying out for him. He might get it soon, but I mean, he has boots, and he'll have a Radiance, and one bad team fight, and that's it for him, really. We shall see. Sniper just ulting for the hell of it right now. Oh, but he gets Fiend Gripped. He could go down here. In fact, he is going to. Mega kill goes to Chaos Knight, and that's his relic completed, and almost his entire Radiance. He's only 200 gold away from his Radiance now, so that was a huge kill there, and a huge step forward for Team Space. Sniper picking up the Shadow Blade, by the way, so he didn't even get to use it that time. There's a courier going for the Sacred Relic, I presume. Be a movement through bottom. Team Space are going to find the Bane and block him off a little bit, but they don't really have a follow-up stun. Nimmer comes round and uses a Shackle. There's a follow-up stun. Pounce comes out from the Shadow Shaman. Bloodseeker's going to have a crack. The wards come down from Bane. They're going to try and do a bit of damage, maybe getting themselves a pick off. Tusk comes in, trying to get that pick off the Bane. Zeus ult comes down, almost getting blocked entirely by the Naga Siren ult. But nope. Couple of pickoffs there from Zeus, takes down the Enigma, takes down the Shadow Shaman, and yeah, it looks like another team wipe. Never mind the Sacred Relic, eh? I guess he got it, but could have got himself a Radiance if he bought it beforehand. So yeah, an absolute massacre yet again. 5-0 trade. It's now 30 for 10. It's Space are really relying heavily on this Chaos Knight, who personally I don't think is going to be able to do anything. It's going to be another tower that's going to melt to the Sniper, who's really doing a lot of work. The Essence Shift combined with the Headshot, the Tusk Ult, and the Desolator right now. Tremendous damage with, like, no real way of countering him unless you initiate in the same way they did in mid, but that was just a simple catching out. Like, that was just Sniper being caught out of position, so... Here we go. Every single tier 2 tower down from Space, and not a single tower down on the side of Team Clan. So they have complete another map control, Team Clan do anyway. No wards on the field right now, but it doesn't really matter. I mean, for Team Clan they don't need wards as much anymore. And they could go for a rush attempt here. Could have been Illusion Rune, could try and micro them into rush, but I guess not. Treant Protector has got himself a Mjolnir. So that's... that's might be the first ever time I've seen a Mjolnir on a Treant Protector. Either way, it seems to work. He's got his treads on int as well, which I guess is for the snowball and for the assassinate, but there you go. This rush is just going to melt to the Desolator and to the Sniper, so I imagine they'll put the Aegis on the Sniper himself, maybe on the Zeus. Yep. Roshan has fallen to the Dire. Zeus has got himself his Aghanim Scepter and is building himself a Refresher Orb. Bane, I believe, has his Ags, and he's also going Refresher Orb, so yeah. The items are just not there for Space Gaming. The net worth is completely dominated by them. And like I say, the only real hero that can bail them out of this mess right now is the Chaos Knight. And, 22-minute Radiance isn't so bad unless you've got yourself a Rax down, and that's their case right now. In terms of everybody else's items, it's not really that great. Bloodseeker's only got himself Arcane Boots, and I mean, his black holes have been fairly non-existent. He's had 2, and one of them he caught 3 people in, but it didn't really achieve as much as he wanted to. There's a mech up from the Naga side. Oh, so that's the Dire side, sorry. There's obviously the Radiant's completed now on the Chaos Knight. Brace from Phase Boots on Skywrath on Shadow Shaman. Force Staff just completed on the Enigma, but it's really not much in comparison to everybody else's. I mean, it would be interesting to see how the Radiance would have worked on the Chaos Knight if it was a more even game. But there you go. Enigma force stepping himself forward to try and get the Bane. Just going to miss him entirely. There's a rotation now from the Dire. They're going to try for this Tusk, and Tusk has got to get himself out of there. Oh, I don't have any words, really. I kind of want to see how much damage that was, but there's going to be some stuff going on. I'll check in a second, but that was basically a one-hit kill from Sniper with the Walrus Punch. 350% crit multiplier on top of this, and it's GG! They call the GG. 23 minutes in. So yeah, I guess I can look at the combat log now. So, Sniper, target, Tusk, refresh. And that was... where is it? Sniper hits Tusk for 1,166 damage. That's absolutely insane. Oh, Wolfpack. There we go. That's the name. Wolfpack something. Yeah, just Wolfpack. They win their third game of today. So that makes Wolfpack 3-0 and Team Space 2-1. I believe that's all for today, besides the game that's currently going on right now, unless it's already finished. So I shall join you tomorrow. I'll be casting throughout the week. Not sure if it'll be on the same channel, on the YouTube channel. It might be on a Twitch channel, in which case you'll find out through the DotA2VO website. Until then, have a very good night. My name's Sean, and I hope you've enjoyed my casting. See you later.